Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So this is the second attempt to record this vlog. Hold on. Let me just. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So good evening, guys. We're starting the vlog very late. It's currently 8:30 p.m. and we just got away from my house because my mother is having a birthday party right now, and they're making so much noise, and we don't
So
feel
many people.
so many people. The music is so freaking loud, and even if we are in my room with the door closed, you can still hear it.
No, you can hear from like 3 floors lower in the elevator.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know. But anyway, so we decided to have some fun on our own, and that's why we wanted to go out and have ice cream. Right, so we still have one more week for Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, yeah. Almost 2 weeks.
Nice. I'm actually very excited to go to watch the movie. Do you think that could be copyright if
No.
we sing?
No, because
There's a few things that bother me today. One of them is this fucking car.
baby.
Sorry.
No.
No. The first, well, there's a few things that bother me today, and actually has been bothering me for a while. One of them is possibly is the lack of consideration for people in general.
People here.
Yeah, in general. What do I mean by that? Well, so the problem is that, as you know, so my beautiful girlfriend, she is Japanese. You know, she doesn't look and she doesn't sound like any other Asian countries. So I'm sorry if I'm speaking slowly because sometimes I'm very focused on driving. People don't really, I don't think they do this in a malicious way, but basically they assume that Nozomi is Chinese, you know. But before I go further in this conversation, I have to say that in Spain the population of Chinese people is huge.
It depends.
It's huge.
No, I mean it's huge, but in this city, you know, if I go to Barcelona, the city of Barcelona, they wouldn't ask me that way.
They would.
Really?
Yes, they would. I believe that. I really do.
Well,
I strongly believe they
well,
would
okay.
ask you.
Let me say, like when I went to cafes and all that in Barcelona when I was working there, if they ask me like, because they think some tourist or something, they always ask me, where are you from? They don't ask me, are you Chinese?
And that's something that, okay, that's the right start to ask someone where they're from. You know what I mean? Like when I introduce Nozomi to my family, to my friends, and mostly to my family, people here, they tend to call others by where they're from. Like, for example, me. Oh, if they don't know my name, they will say, oh, this Peruvian guy, if they know where I'm from. So because I think because they didn't know where she was from, they assumed immediately that she was from, like, because she was Asian, they assumed she was from China, you know, and that kind of pissed me off because I was like, no, I mean, like, do you really think that's the only country, that's the only Asian country there is, you know? And I was really upset. But then I tried to understand, like, okay, they don't know because there's so many Chinese people here, and so okay, just give them the benefit of the doubt. And I did. I'm upset. I'm ashamed of the people from here that they don't have this consideration to just ask where she's from. Like, even if they think she's from, like, okay, she's from China, or like, oh, maybe she's from China, but just not to be rude, I'm gonna ask her, like, where she's from, you know? But they don't do that. They immediately go and say, hey, we call Chinese people chinos here, you know. If you speak Spanish, you know, they call her, we call them chinitos, chinitas, and which is Chinese people, you know, Chinese, you know, and this way, right? So yeah, it really bothered me since we got here. We have been dealing with this problem. No anymore from my family side, but like sometimes when we meet new people, they assume that she's from like China, you know.
It bothers me. For me, it bothers. It's not that I don't want to be Chinese. I don't want to be looked like Chinese.
Okay,
well, for me, I don't like it because it's like people don't care about me. I don't know. It's like I don't know, because I don't want to be misunderstood about myself, you know. Because like culture is
no, I think we kinda sound like, I mean, we don't sound like we hate Chinese people or something like this. We don't hate Chinese people at all,
but
you know. I actually really like Chinese culture and everything,
but seen as a Japanese person.
Yeah,
it's everywhere we go here.
It's everywhere. Since you know, that's the right thing to do. Like, you have to go and ask where they're from. You don't have to immediately assume, like,
because that's not asking. You're just asking for confirmation.
You just confirm that you're being,
you're right of your guess.
Yeah, you're just saying, like, I want you to be, for example, for her, I want you to be from this country, so you're Chinese. I want you to be Victor from Brazil, so you're Brazilian. That's it. You know, I don't care whatever you say.
And also, Chinese people here stares at me so much. Like, every time we go to a restaurant where there are Chinese people, or like we pass by them, they stare at me like so much, and they talk to me in Chinese. I mean, like, maybe they thought I am, but like, I mean, it's alright, but like, if they speak to me Chinese, it's alright because they just thought I am. But like, why they stare at me?
Most of the Japanese restaurants here in Spain are run by Chinese people, so don't expect to eat authentic Japanese food here. No, you're going to eat Chinese food. You go to a Japanese restaurant, the only Japanese food you're going to eat is probably sushi and a few sushis. That's it.
Last night we got frozen sushi.
Oh my god! Yeah, I almost forgot that. Yeah, okay. We've been here in the car for too long, so I'm just gonna let me explain this real quick. So the other night,
Yesterday,
last night, my mother was very kind. Well, that's another problem that I will talk about. But my mother brought us sushi, and I was like, oh, that's very nice, right? Like sushi, we love sushi. So we were like so happy. And then when we meet her, she gave us our sushi. It was in a box. And we're like, oh, that's in a box. She pay quite a lot of money, because sushi here is a good sushi is quite expensive. So we get it, and we see that it was very cold. I was like, where did you put it? Then Nozomi says to me, oh, this is frozen. And we're like, frozen?
Put in
What?
microwave for 3 to 5 minutes.
Two things I was super shocked. One, it was cold. It was frozen sushi with the salmon that doesn't even look salmon,
Yeah.
and other stuff that was in the box. The second thing I was super shocked was that you had to unfreeze. Sorry about my English, but you have to unfreeze the sushi by putting them into the microwave.
And then that sushi.
What?
That sushi expire next year. I mean, sushi has to be the fresh raw fish.
What?
It's not even sushi.
That was crazy. I was like, are you kidding me? Listen,
I feel bad because it's not like your mama just didn't know. And
she
then
didn't know, so
she thought she could bring us something she likes.
look,
We like. So it's not like
it was
her
very
fault.
nice of her, and I thank her,
But I feel bad that we throw.
Look, my mother doesn't watch our videos, so I'm just gonna say it. I told her that we ate it, but we didn't even open the box. Well, actually we did. We just saw it, and we were so shocked that it didn't look nothing like sushi. It was so frozen that my hands were so were red. What did we do with it? We threw it. I'm sorry. I know it will piss some of you guys, but we did, because we were beside another reason why I threw it was because I was already upset that day. Excuse me.
I just didn't want to try it.
But
it's
it was disgusting.
It's gonna be
It
warm
was disgusting.
sushi?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be warm. Like I don't know. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, baby. Let's
Okay,
go.
yeah. We will keep talking about more stuff when we come back, but we're still gonna vlog our date night. Yeah. I don't want to point anyone, but I mean, I don't want to point the camera
And look weird.
and look weird talking to the camera. That's what I'm trying to say, sorry. But there's this dog that is so freaking cute, and we want that dog, and we are thinking whether to steal it or not. So I'll show it to you and you decide. This is the dog. Quickly. So cute. That's it. So I think I'm gonna have matcha. Matcha, that's how you say it, right? Matcha and coconut. How about you?
I have the Nutella
Yeah,
and the Chocomint.
Chocomint. Okay. So Nozomi has been changing her mind. Oops. Has been changing her mind so many times. So finally, what do you end up getting?
Nutella.
Nutella?
And like I don't know, like
Chocolate mint?
chocolate and nata.
Okay. So
I like the mango. It's so good.
really? It's alright. So they didn't have matcha, and I ended up getting mango with coconut and this huge cookie. Yep. and it's pretty cold outside, so we're gonna have to run back to the car.
Like this.
What is this?
Her hair.
What's up, guys? So Nozomi is like having some cravings. Seems like she's pregnant or something, but that laugh like. And yeah, we stopped by this bar that seems like a
We used to come here, remember?
Oh yeah, yes. And yeah, we ordered. Yeah, we stopped by this bar and we ordered papas bravas and calamares.
Calamares are pulpitos, but then they don't have.
But they don't have. All right, so here is the papas bravas, and it's huge. Like it's a lot of papas bravas, and I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to finish because I'm actually so full from lunch. Are you gonna be able to finish?
I'll try.
No, you try. No, that was your idea.
I didn't think it's gonna be this huge.
Yeah, I know.
But from now we have to come here.
Yeah,
Because now we
definitely.
know that we
Yeah.
get the huge.
Let's go. And this is
Calamares.
calamares. Yes, this is calamares. It looks like onion rings, but they're not. They're calamares ring, which is seafood rings, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. But it smells so good, and oh my goodness, I'm trying to lose weight, but Nozomi doesn't let me. Doesn't let me. The party is still going on. That's bad. But at least they turned down the music a little bit. Okay, baby. You have to say good night. Let me flip the. Okay, the screen. Okay, here. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt pretty bad if the camera drops on our faces.
I mean,
Okay, so I'm just gonna end the vlog right now because my eyes are. I don't need. All right.